Hey, boys and girls, it's Mr. McAndrew, the math coach. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Um, so today we're going to do some fluency work within the number 20. Okay, so adding and subtracting. So let's take a look at what that will look like. Um, on the next two slides, there are some problems. You'll see here, there are some addition problems, ones that you're used to, like 7 plus 5 equals. Okay, so you would just write this down on a piece of paper um, and solve it. And then there's other problems like this where it's like 7 plus something equals 10. Okay, and then on the next slide, there are some subtraction problems. So I want you to solve, I think there's 12 here and 12 here. So there's about 24 problems. Before you get to those slides, though, I wanted to share this with you. You're going to see this. This is which math tools will you use. So you have a lot of tools that you can help you to solve these problems. You can use your brain. Okay, some of you might be able to just do it in your head. All right. You have counters that you can use. Right. You have these. You have cubes, number cubes that you can use. You have double 10 frames that you can use. And you have a number path. I wasn't sure if you had one at home, so I included one on the next slide, okay? And you can draw things on the piece of paper. So let's take a look at what this might look like, okay? All right, so let's say you're working on a problem like 8 plus 4, and you're like, I don't know what 8 plus 4 is. So you could take out your counters. So there's 8 counters here, 5, 6, 7, 8, and add 4. You could do it. Sometimes I like to do it in a different color, so I switch to the yellow. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I have 8 and 4 clearly makes 10, 12. Okay, because 8 plus 2 gets me to 10, then 2 more gets me to 12. All right, you could have done it in red. That's fine. I just like to sometimes see the different colors. Okay, you could also do this with cubes, right? You could do the exact same thing with your number cubes. You could also put them onto a double 10 frame that you have, right? You could put the counters on here like this, like I just did, okay? Or you could use the cubes. So I could do 8. Here, I'll just do it real quick. So I'm going to put down 8. This takes longer, but for some of you, you still need to see what it looks like, okay, for your brain to visualize it, so that eventually you can just do it without having to just draw or do anything. You just know it in your brain, okay? So I can do 8, and then I add 4 more, and it automatically makes me use a 10, right? So I made 10 by adding 2 more, and then I still have 2 more to add. So 8 plus 4 equals 12. So this is a great way to do it. If you don't feel like using your manipulatives and you want to draw, don't draw right on it, but look, just slide it. Yeah, if I can pick it up. Slide it into your dry erase sleeve, okay, and then get your dry erase marker, not a regular marker, and just draw it out. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, okay, and then I'm going to add 4 more, 1, 2, 3, 4, so I have a total of 12. Okay, and then when I'm done, I can erase it. Okay, so back at my paper, right, I could also just draw on the paper, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I could draw 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So many different ways to use this, right? I put a number line on there for you. So if you have a number line, you could also use this. You could go to 8, right? And you could count up. And the number line I put on, I think, goes to 20. So 8 and then 1, 2, 3, 4 gets you to 12. So I just showed you, like, I don't know, 7 or 8 different ways to solve these problems. Don't use all of the ways. Just pick one. Maybe try a few different ones that you like, because you want your brain to remember what it looks like. So the next time you don't have to draw it, maybe, or use the counters. You just know it in your brain. Okay? Okay, one more thing to point out, boys and girls. Some problems will look like this. 8 plus something equals 12. All right, so we already know it should be 4 because of the problem we just did. But in terms of helping you to think about how to solve that, right, you could have 8 counters. Okay, and then you could just add more yellow ones until you get to 12. So 9, 10, 11, 12. And then you can see that you added 4 more. You could do that with cubes. You could do it on the double 10 frame. On this number path, you could say, okay, I'm at 8. How many hops do I need to make to get to 12? 1, 2, 3, 4. So then you know your answer is 4. Okay? Same idea for subtraction. No different. You can use all the same tools and the same ideas, just apply it to subtraction. All right, boys and girls, so you have a bunch of addition problems and subtraction problems. You have plenty of tools to help you, so please write those out on a piece of paper. If you do not have paper, then you should have a whiteboard you could do it on, and then maybe take a picture to show your teacher, or you could even use your dry erase sleeve and write it on there, okay? All right, the idea is that we want to get really fluent at our math facts within 20, okay? All right, you'll have more of this to do in a couple of days, and it's the same idea. You'll have 2 slides, 1 addition, 1 subtraction. So you want to do the same thing that I just showed you. There won't be a video. I'm telling you now, this is how to do it. All right? Okay, good luck, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.